Right, to Chelsea's search for a new manager now. It's been 20 days since the club sacked Liam Rosenior. So are they any closer to appointing a permanent replacement? Our chief correspondent, Calvi Solocolos, hot-footed into the studio. I know you're very busy, Calvi, so sorry to drag you away, but you have spoken about Xabi Alonso, haven't you, over the last few days. Does he face a bit of dilemma, do you think, in terms of taking the Chelsea job if it was offered?
Yeah, I think he's got a big decision to make if he's offered the Chelsea job. I think he's one of a number of leading managers who knows that there are a lot of big jobs potentially becoming available this summer, so he has to be careful where he chooses to go to next. Now, despite what you may have heard or read, the Chelsea job is still a very attractive job. OK, it's going to be a difficult job for a number of reasons, but Chelsea is still one of the biggest clubs in the world and they're based in the capital city, London, fantastic facilities. A lot of managers would like to go there. Now, if it comes down to somebody's CV, I am of the firm opinion that Xabi Alonso has the best CV out of all the candidates Chelsea are speaking to. But at the end of the day, it's going to be up to him, if he's offered the job, to decide whether he wants to go to Chelsea. Because in football, it's an open secret that his dream job is to manage Liverpool. After having left Real Madrid, which was another dream job, and probably Bayern Munich, which is another dream job. But the Bayern Munich job's not available. The Liverpool job is not available. Even though Liverpool have had a disappointing, underwhelming season, some of the fans are unhappy with Arne Slot. Liverpool owners at the moment are planning to stick with Arne Slot. So I think Xabi Alonso has to decide, if Chelsea say, you're the man, we want you, will you come here? He has to decide whether Chelsea is the right move for him or whether he's going to wait for other opportunities to materialise.
You keep your ear to the ground, don't you, with the Chelsea fans? So how would this go down with them? Because he's got a huge connection with Liverpool. So how would that sit with them, do you think?
Look, in the past, I remember when Rafa Benitez went to Chelsea and the Chelsea fans didn't take to him at all, especially initially, because not just because of his connection with Liverpool, but also because of things that he'd said in the past about Chelsea, which Chelsea fans were unhappy about. He did end up winning the Europa League, and he was very unhappy as well about the fact that he was the interim manager, not the permanent manager. But having said that, I think this is a totally different situation. Yes, Xabi Alonso is somebody who had great success at Liverpool, but he also had great success at Real Madrid and Bayern Munich. I think it would be a bitter pill to swallow for Liverpool fans if he was to get the Chelsea job, because, I don't know, you probably know better than me, I think most Liverpool fans, if you ask them now, hypothetically, if they could choose between Arne Slot or Xabi Alonso, who would they rather have in charge, I would imagine the majority would say Xabi Alonso. But Liverpool job's not available. Also, I think we shouldn't jump the gun and say Xabi Alonso is going to get the Chelsea job, because I still think there's a long way to go in the process of Chelsea appointing their new manager. They're talking to the representatives of all the leading candidates, and there are lots of other names in the frame as well who we've talked about at length, like Anthony Irola, Marco Silva. You know, they're considering Oliver Glasner, Cesc Fabregas, those kind of names as well. But if you're talking about who's got the best CV, you'd have to say Xabi Alonso.